Today I'm talking to Tony Wang. Tony is a senior data scientist at Cluey Learning, and he got his PhD in psychology from UNSW. Tony, could I ask you first of all about your job? What do you do as a senior data scientist at Cluey Learning?
Sure. So I think data scientist in general in the industry is quite a broad job description, but in more or less we're interested in statistics, analyzing data, applying statistical models or machine learning models to come up with a prediction or an insight, generally around a business case. For me, we're doing something really interesting at Cluey Learning. So we're an online education, online tutoring company. And as a senior data science there, we're really interested in learning analytics. So we have data from online sessions of how the users interact with each other, who's talking, who's using the whiteboard, who's kind of answering the questions. And I build various learning analytics, do a bit of coding to understand how the users are interacting with our product, as well as how students kind of improve their learning over time, and try to build kind of psychology and cognitive models to try to predict that. And so it's a really interesting fit and a really unique position that I have, because I am able to combine my psychology degree, research, statistics, as well as a bit of software engineering.
What initially drew you to doing your PhD in psychology?
Understanding people, understanding why people think, why they behave the way they do. I think what helped me further develop my research interest was my honors year at UNSW, being paired with a mentor, working on a single project for a whole year, going through that research process of asking a question, devising a solution, running experiments, writing it. And so when you say we can go further in a PhD and build a new knowledge of work and kind of further develop those skills such as problem solving, critical thinking, research and writing, that's what drew me into doing a PhD.
And is this the kind of role that you saw yourself doing after studying your PhD?
Oh, definitely not. I think I like a lot of PhD students, when they finish their PhD, they think the next step is postdoc, then senior lecturer, professor, et cetera, et cetera. So climbing that academia ladder. And I did that as well. So I spent 3 years in Melbourne, at the University of Melbourne, 3 years in the US at Brown University. I learned a lot of skills from that. But at the same time, as I was going through those experiences and going into those new environments, I was exposed to people who applied their research, their PhD skills in different environments. That kind of opened up my mind about what future opportunities there are with the skills that I have.
Tony, do you have any advice that you would give to current psychology students who are maybe in their undergrad and looking ahead, thinking what they might want to study next or what they might want to do for work?
So I think psychology has a wide range of applications in the real world that sometimes psychology students don't see themselves as having those skill set. I would say that you should do honors if you can, do a postgraduate degree if you can, because I think having a strong technical skill set in the current workplace and going forward is quite valuable. And that not necessarily just, and that includes things like, being able to do literature review or problem solving, quantitative research, statistics, coding. So those type of technical skills which we might think are academia actually have value in the workforce.
Thank you so much for talking with me today, Tony. This has been great.
Thank you.